Hello guys. So as I promised you in the last video, today we will discuss about Schengen Visa. I'll be sharing my experiences and also in detail about what are the advantages, benefits of Schengen Visa. So before going into details of that, I'll show you what is a Schengen Visa. Because many of you know that what is a Schengen Visa, but there are also people who does not know about that. So firstly, Schengen Visa is part of a Schengen agreement, which means that there is no border control between these 26 countries. So what is the advantage of this? So the advantage is that if you have a visa in France, which means that you can freely move around in this 26 countries without any hassles. And also there are also countries where they does not require another visa if you have a Schengen visa or a residence permit in Schengen areas. The third thing is that how to start the visa processing. All of that I will explain you in the next video. So first we will discuss what are the different types of visas, especially in France in terms of Schengen visas. So firstly, it is like short-term visa, or it's called standard visitor visa, which is also called tourist visa, or if you want to travel for conferences, or if you want to travel for some business trips. All of this include in short-term visa. And there is something called long-term visa. So the difference between short-term visa and long-term visa is that in short-term visa you have maximum allowed days is 90 days, whereas in case of long-term visa it is more than 90 days to maximum of 1 year. So this normally gives in terms of like if you have a work permit or a short-term visit, or if you have if you want to visit your kids where your kids are working in any of the Schengen countries. So let's start. So I'll be giving the link of this French visa website in the description box. So this is the page looks like. So here you can change the language to English. The other language also is there. You have like Spanish, then Korean, Arabic. So let's start with English. So you can see it's like the French website is quite simple, like it's not that difficult to understand. Only thing is that in most of the French website is like it's always in French, like you might not find all of this information, sometimes not in English. That's the only problem with French websites. So you can go to each of these. But before going to, I'll briefly say what are the type of visas which I already said before. Like mainly these visas are classified into three, like tourist and private visit, then business travel, then studies and training. And this also is divided into three parts, like short-term visit and long-term visit. Short-term means which is like below 90 days, and long-term visit is like anything more than 90 days. It's just two classifications, because any stay longer than 90 days it was residence permit, whereas anything shorter you just need visa. So that's the basic idea of French visa and other. So then firstly you have to create an account in the website, which means the French website. So you will get all information, like where to get your information. For example, if you want to look for where could you make the appointment, you can just click on this, make an appointment. Then you choose the country. So if you are from India, you can choose Asia, and then you will find somewhere here in India. Yeah, it's here. So then it shows all the locations, like for example Kathmandu. This is also for Nepal people. So then Pune is there, Bangalore, all the most of the main cities are there. And for as far as my experience, if you do it close to south cities, like for example Bangalore, Pondicherry, Chennai or Kochi, there is like it's a unset rule that your application might get a bit faster, because the consulate is situated in Pondicherry, and rest every location is just embassy offices. So you might have a better chance to get a response if you do it in these cities. And also you have details of the VFS, and mostly Saturdays and Sunday close for applications and for passport collection. So let's go back to general informations. So this is where you find all the information. So this is what I was saying. So the type of visa is depends on the duration of your stay, like what purpose, like tourism, professional, studies, family, and whichever equals to shorter than 90 days is called short-term visa, and that itself is categorized into two, which one is for European territory and the other is for non-European territory, which means that French overseas territories, like there are few islands also which is the administrative part is from French embassy, however it is not in the European area. But so to these French overseas territory, they issues like a short-term national visa to these areas also. Like for example, Rainel Island is one of the places where if you want to travel, you could apply a visa from French, like French nationals. So next, then I don't know. This might not be required in most of the cases, but there are also airports where you need to have a transit visa. In that case, you have to apply for a airport transit Schengen visa. And anything longer than 90 days, as I told you earlier, it's called long-term visa or long stay national visa. And this is like all the regulations are same for both Europeans, non-European, as like before what I said for short-term visa. It's the same, it's just that the time of stay is a bit different. So then if you want to learn more about tourism, let's go to tourism. So this is where you find, it's basically there will be two type of visa: tourist visa or private stay visa. Like for example, if you want to visit your friends or family, anybody, or any medical care given by a hospital, this is also called private stay visa. So the travel for private stay or tourism does not entitle you to engage in any professional activity. So this means that you cannot work in these visas. So this is one of the things you have to keep in mind. This is only for just to come here, visit the places and go back. This is not a visa which permits you to work even for 1 day or 10 day or whatever period. You are not allowed to work unless you are a young traveler and you are eligible to take part of in some volunteer activity. Then that you have to check with the offices. So yeah, this is all about short-term visa. Then let's go to long-term visa. So I was talking about the
tourist visa. Then it is professional visa. Each has a lot of categories, uh, which means that this visa is mainly for anybody who wants to work. So this is basically, so this visa category does not have a short-term visa unless some company wants, unless some employee from some company wants to come here and it's just only for 1 or 2 months. In that case, you are only issued for this short-term visa, but for professional purposes. So in that also there are several categories. You can come to France for businesses like business trips and all, and also posted by an employer, like for example, what do you call it? On-site visits of the company who works in other parts of the world to France to visit and see their manufacturing units and purchase and all of that. Yeah, then that's all about professional purpose. Then of course student visa or studies or training. In that, it's always better to use, there are other websites also which before you make any decisions, it's like Campus France and Étudier in France, Onizep. So these websites have only information in French. There is no English version of these websites. And OFI, it's like overseas foreign, Office Français de l'Immigration de Integration, which means that Immigration and Integration Office of France. So that's all about these type of visa. So in our next video, I will be showing about how to start making an application in this portal. So if you have any specific comments, questions regarding this video, please ask me in the comments, and also share it with your friends who are in need of or looking for these informations. So once again, thank you. See you in next video.